Alright, ladies, now food stamps getting ready to get cut off, and I hate to be the one to tell you this. I hate to be the burial of bad news, but I'm gonna need y'all to get out here and start selling that cat again, okay? Because back in the day, our grandparents was not worried about how they was gonna feed these kids, because they wouldn't mind going out here and getting on these blocks. Hell, y'all gonna have to go ahead and start selling some cat. Okay, I don't want to hear nobody online complaining about food stamps. There's a bunch of dumbass niggas out here in these streets running around ready to pay $20-$30 for a piece of pussy.
You know, this economy has been very hard on everybody, but especially been hard on a lot of single women. And this particular woman in this video says that if this particular economy gets bad or even worse than what it is for her, she's gonna have something new for sale. Let's go check that out.
At this point, if the cost of living keeps going up, I got something for sale. And just know I'm not talking about in this apartment. If they give me one more motherfucking price range, whether it's food, gas, bills, I'm sick of it all. I'm going to be selling it, and I'm not motherfucking playing. Just know that.
Yes, this woman says she will be selling cat, basically, if these bills keep going up. Now, that woman on her page, she's a lesbian, but she'll put aside that lesbianness to start selling cat to pay these bills. Boy, you retreat back to a primitive nature, right?
That money that Yodel just flashed is nothing but 304 money, okay? If you don't know what a 304 is, they just selling it. That's it. They just selling it. A lot of these Instagram models are selling it, and y'all be thinking that, oh, they living this luxury lifestyle. They on yachts. They on jets every day. It's because they're selling it. Hello. It's not because the link on the bio. It's not the Instagram photos. It's not them trying on clothes and modeling for these different fashion companies. It's not that. Okay, I'm telling you right now, they're selling it. They take the money and all they do is just buy luxury things to put it on Instagram and make you think that they're living that type of lifestyle. It's never that. It's just 304 energy. Okay, now you know what 304 energy is. Okay, they stand on the corner, you know, those type of girls. But the Instagram models, they don't stand on the corner. They shoot the DMs. That's their corner. Okay. When they're on Instagram and they're posting spam, I'm telling you right now, they're just trying to get their target audience. All right.
So when you get online and look this stuff up, like get on TikTok, mainly TikTok, you can't really find it on YouTube, but TikTok, a bunch of chicks are talking about it. And of course, IG. Okay, you get on Instagram, you'd be surprised what girls on Instagram are actually doing that. And it's a way to find out. And I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video how to find out if she does that or not. But anyway, a lot of these girls are resorting to selling cat. They're complaining about like just the high cost of living, rents going up. They're complaining about putting fuel in the car. Okay, groceries going up, food. They can't really take care of their kids. And another thing, you know, with this whole food stamps thing going on, yeah, a lot of women are resorting to selling cat. This has always been going on. This isn't really necessarily new. But a lot more women are jumping on the trend because it's easy money. Back when I was working a government job, I actually worked with a young lady that would do that. On the weekends, she would sell cat. And she said within one day, she could make up to $1,000. So she would work her government job like everybody else on the weekdays, but on Saturday, okay, as soon as Saturday come, she would sell that cat just to make some extra money. This is back when you could like put a listing on Craigslist. They don't do that crap no more, but you could put a listing on Craigslist to advertise yourself and pretty much make yourself an escort and attract clients that way. But they got rid of that. You can't do that no more. But yeah, within one day she could make an extra $1,000. Okay, but it's a lot of risk to that too. Yeah, they want to make extra money. They don't want to take on a second job to help with the bills and all that. But it's just a lot of risks because let's be real, when a lot of these dudes get with these escorts, they're not using protection, okay? They're not strapping up. You might get with some escorts that'll make you use protection, but I guess some are just reckless and they don't care. They'll let you smash raw. You know, you got these guys, they're willing to pay an extra 50 or 100 bucks just to smash raw. That's how all these diseases start, okay? Like look at freaking, where is it? Houston? It's like a huge surge in HIV. Of course, Atlanta and even some parts of Florida. I think here in Fort Lauderdale, it's like a huge surge in HIV. Okay, and it's an uptick in these diseases, but they're not telling you it's because people are out here being reckless. Okay, people are out here being reckless. They're not strapping up. They're not using protection. You know, we got these dating apps, and people talking to like 10 different people at once and these diseases spread. Yeah, these girls that's selling the cat, you know, they're kind of putting themselves in this situation too. And the way I see it, yeah, you're gonna make good money. Yeah, you're gonna make $1,000 on a Saturday. Okay, one full day of work, you're gonna make $1,000 and all this. But you contract a disease, a life-threatening disease. I mean, what's the point? That's how I see it. You know, you're just putting yourself in a risky situation. All right, that's really all you're doing. I understand wanting to make more money. This has been going on for a long time. You know, it's always been people selling themselves for money. Okay, this is nothing new. It's like the oldest profession in the history of humanity, but it's just a lot of risk involved in it. So to find out which chick is selling cat on IG, it's real simple. Just click on her profile, and her description, it'll say email me for business inquiries. So you email her and you just ask her something like, hey, what's your price? Or, hey, I like your pics. How much are you selling it for? Ask her that. She'll get back with you. Okay, she'll email you back and she'll say like $250 for 30 minutes. Or she'll say $500 for an hour or whatever. That's how you know she's selling cat. It's really that simple. And a lot of these girls are doing this. And just experiment with it. Try it. She don't gotta be in your state. She can be several states away. Just click on her profile. If she say email me for business inquiries, email her and just ask her, hey, how much are you selling it for? And watch what she say. Okay, a lot of them are doing that. And I'm gonna put a picture of a girl up that I found that's doing that. Okay, so the chick you see right here, she said she's selling her cat for $500. If you want to do like anal with her, she's selling that for $750. It's crazy how that worked, but yeah, that's what they do, and that's how they make their money. Hey, it is what it is. For anyone that want to like get into that, it's a lot of risk out there, and you just gotta be smart about it. You gotta be smart about it. All right, because you end up with HIV or what's the other one? Hepatitis B. That's for life. Okay, that's for life. That doesn't go away. You're gonna have to take meds for the rest of your life, and it doesn't go away. It's gonna become dormant. Okay, it's gonna become dormant where it's not really detectable, but you still got it. See, that's how that works. You still got it. You're gonna have to live with it, and from what I know, they never came up with a vaccine or a cure for it. I'm sure they could, but they're deliberately not gonna release it. Okay, why do you think they're not gonna release it? Because they make so much money off of it. Honestly, I think they want people out here getting sick like that. They want people contracting these viruses so they can keep making money. If they can come up with a vaccine for freaking, what was the thing, the coronavirus? If they can come up with a vaccine for that, they can come up with a vaccine for all these other diseases, but they're not going to do that because there's too much money involved in it. You know, that's how corrupt this world is, but that's a different topic for a different video. These girls are out here selling cat on IG, hell, even TikTok. Probably YouTube too. I don't know too much about YouTube, but definitely TikTok. All right, they're selling it on TikTok. IG, that's like the main one. And I don't know about the other social media platforms. I don't know about Facebook, but those two, TikTok, you'd be surprised about TikTok and freaking IG. And really all you gotta do is shoot them an email and ask them, you know. But yeah, so let me know what you think.